YouTube, how's it freaking going? And welcome back to another video. I'm Chris Brightchick. A little bit of a different intro, but I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I hope your guys' weekend was full of joy and full of time spent with your loved ones, because you need to spend time with your loved ones. You never know when the last day of something will occur. And that's something I want to talk a little bit more in depth about, guys, is a lot of times you're in situations, I'm at the gym right now. This genuinely could be the last time that I go to this gym and I don't even know it. So you got to think of everything like it's the last time and appreciate it like it's the last time, because at the end of the day, you never know what tomorrow brings, but you know what this current moment has in store for you, to an extent, of course. But needless to say, make sure you guys are taking advantage of the day, taking advantage of the opportunities you have, and fully being present when you are around your loved ones. Because a lot of times, you'll be with your loved ones or something of that form, and you're spending time with them and you're thinking about what you want to do next, or, oh, I can't wait to go home and play Fortnite, or whatever the case may be. You got to cherish those moments, because one day it will be the last time. And it's sad to say, but there is a last for everything, guys. So you need to appreciate every moment like it is the last moment, because it might very well be. But enough said. Hope your guys' weekend was great. Today is day number 3 of the IMPETUS strength program. I've come to the conclusion that I want to give you guys weekly physique updates. So tomorrow being the 4th day, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a physique update on how I am looking. Today it's back and biceps. Your boy's not a big fan of deadlifts. However, deadlifts are crucial to growing your back and your legs and all around. Deadlifts are a phenomenal compound movement. One y'all should be doing and y'all shouldn't be avoiding, but it's something that y'all should be getting. I'm saying y'all a lot, but you definitely need to get the form down correctly. So, similar to how I was talking about the skull crushers, work your way up from a lower weight until you guys have the structure correctly to where you guys are confidently able to lift up heavier weights, and rather comfortably lift up lighter weights and then work into the heavier weights, because at the end of the day, you can't injure yourself. But enough said, let's get this workout going. To be completely honest, it's probably one of my least, I always say that, but I do not like deadlift, especially because of the way it makes my head feel afterwards. More so though, like out of all exercise, I definitely feel on the hack squats more than anything, especially with that blood flow to the head. I feel lightheaded afterwards. It's a little hard to push on through the workout, but we're gonna push through it, ain't no excuse. One thing I did want to talk about though, especially with deadlifts, is a lot of people like to deadlift using an alternate grip. And for you guys that don't know, it's one hand supinated, one hand pronated. Honestly, it allows you to lift heavier, but it creates a muscle imbalance. So what you need to do to prevent that is to switch the way you're holding it. And what I mean by that is, so first rep like this, second rep like that, third rep like that, so on and so forth. It's gonna feel a little awkward, it's gonna feel a little odd, you're probably not gonna be able to lift as heavy. Or you straight up could just hold it like this, which is the most optimal way. However, I'm gonna be flipping it around. Just wanna feel it out. Personally, I haven't done it before. I just kind of stick to this recently, but I know with the alternate grip, I could definitely lift a little bit more than the deadlift. Also, can't even remember the last time that I recorded by myself. It's been quite a long time, but your boy's definitely a lot more comfortable with it. 9 times out of 10, I'd be standing here, or rather, prior, I would be standing here so nervous and shy, but fuck what other people think, man. Ain't nobody care about what you're doing. At the end of the day, everyone's here to just work out. But enough said. I'm gonna do 3 plates. To me, for 5 reps. I haven't deadlifted in a very long time, so I want to see how the 3 plates feel before I up the weight. I did warm up though, did some band movements, got my heart rate elevated, so definitely warm up prior to any heavy lift in general, right? Squat, bench press, or anything. And like I said in the car, whenever you're doing deadlifts, always focus more on the form, okay? So work your way up the weight slowly. Don't rush it. Don't worry about the numbers. Worry about having the right form before you hurt yourself, because this exercise could definitely hurt you. But enough said, let's do it. I've never held a bar like this. Let's see how it feels. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably up the weight a bit, put a 10 on both sides, but that altered grip I've never really lifted that way. It's a little odd to me. You know, specifically I'm a righty, and when I hold it like this, I guess it's more of a structured form for myself, but I gotta do both sides to avoid getting that muscle imbalance. Another thing quickly is the pads here, right? If you guys are doing a deadlift and you're doing it on like just a regular floor, avoid slamming the weight. If you're lifting heavy, see what you can do about suppressing the weight of the weight slamming. But enough said, we're gonna do this for 3 sets, let's get it. You know, those deadlifts are pretty brutal, and your boy does not like himself because I'm doing some pull-ups right afterwards. A little odd angle though, it's because, you know, as I said, I'm doing pull-ups, the bar's a little high, but thankfully it's on the same area as the other one. That's always good when you could just do one exercise, go right to the next one. However, I wanted to talk about something because I take a train about 3.5 hours every weekend to see my girlfriend because she lives 3.5 hours away. And I find, you know, a lot of times when people are on a train or they're doing something of transportation or, you know, something where they want to kill time, that's exactly what they do, right? They'll go on their phones, scroll mindlessly, watch some videos of some nonsense that's not benefiting them in any way. And the reality of it is, guys, when you have that time to travel, you have zero excuses to why you guys are incapable of listening to a podcast, read, write down some stuff, journal, something of that form, something to better yourself. Because you're already on the train, you're stuck on the train, you're stuck in the car, you're stuck on whatever, you know, means of transportation you do. It's about how you utilize that time, right? And that's the name of the game. It's about utilizing every waking hour that we have to better ourselves. You know, everything has a hidden lesson. Everything that you do should learn or should benefit you and bring you closer to where you guys want to be. And if it doesn't, you need to stop doing it. And definitely when you're on the train or something of that form, definitely should start utilize that time correctly and not wasting it, because time is the ultimate currency. Time goes, time does not come back, but money goes, money can come back. So that's the reality of it. Make sure you guys utilize your time. Now I'm gonna crush the pull-ups. I am doing a plate, or rather a one of the chains. I'm doing 25s on my waist, a little extra weight. I'm trying to get better at pull-ups. I'm trying to increase the amount of weight that I can actually pull up. It's the best way to do it, to be honest. Is, you know, I'm gonna be doing the 25 and then I'm gonna take off to 25. I'm gonna be able to crush my body weight for like fucking 30 reps so easily. But once I get to a certain point, because this week and the first week is more so to get a baseline of what weights, reps I could do. After that, it's about progressing upon that. So what I mean by that is if I do 8 reps with the 25 for 3 sets consistently, next week, if I can't hit over that 8 rep range, I need to make some adjustments or whatever, right? Whether it's taking a little bit of a break in between reps and banging out that additional one, depending of course on what the program is, right? Because when we're doing the deadlifts, we are gonna be increasing the weight, but also decreasing the reps because we wanna get stronger. That's the name of the game. Increase our 1 rep max. But when it comes to pull-ups, you know, you take a breather, sometimes you're not able to do that extra rep. That's where bands come in. So I did make a video about how you utilize bands when you're doing pull-ups. And I mean, it looks, you know, some people might like get in their own mind and be like, oh, I'm not using bands to do pull-ups, to wimp shit or whatever, but I'm gonna use bands. If I can't do more than 8 reps next week, I'm doing bands, same weight and everything. Absolutely, because you wanna get better, right? And bands, they're gonna assist you. They're not doing it for you, they assist you. They make you get better at it. So yeah, use bands, good idea to use, but enough said. I'm gonna do this for as many reps as I can, but I wanna have that consistent element throughout each set. Although, to be honest, like you could do 12, 10, and 8, but I'm doing 3 sets, so I'll see how I do this first set, but I'm definitely gonna push it. One more. I'm not sure if I can count those last 2, but I definitely put in that work. Enough said, we got 2 more sets, let's get it. You know, I heard this interesting thing online the other day, and it just feels right to share with you guys because it really does give a lot of food for thought. It makes you think about a lot of things, right? And needless to say, or rather, rather to say it, if you were offered $10 million, but you couldn't live tomorrow, would you accept that? Most people would say no. I think majority of you guys would say no. I personally would say no. And what does that say? That means tomorrow is more valuable to you than $10 million. Okay? And that just kind of piles on top of what I was saying earlier, where time is the ultimate currency. And you really need to make the time count, right? Because if you don't, you're gonna have regret, right? And there's two different types of suffering, right? There's a type of suffering where you push out of your comfort zone, and there's a type of suffering where you stay inside of your comfort zone. Now, when you stay inside of your comfort zone, you're gonna suffer later on down the road with regret, because you didn't do the things you wanted to, you didn't utilize your time correctly. And the second suffering is the suffering of going outside of your comfort zone. And what that means is, it ain't easy. When you guys chase what you guys want to chase, you're gonna have those inner talks of yourself where you're limiting beliefs or whatever that case may be, and you can't do that, right? Limiting beliefs are what will bring you guys down, right? Your self-talk is so important. If you talk to yourself in a positive way, you're gonna be able to achieve a lot more. And needless to say, I've said it before, but if you guys wouldn't talk to other people the way that you talk to yourself, you need to stop talking to yourself that way. You're just bringing yourself down, right? If someone was to talk to you that way, how would you retaliate to them? 9 times out of 10, if someone was to talk shit to you, you would obviously stand your ground. So stand your ground to yourself, get rid of those limiting beliefs, and make your time count, because it is more important than $10 million. And we're gonna make this time count in this set here. You're doing a reverse grip, mid grip, lat pull down. And that's a lot. Supinated, was it pronated? Supinated, I think. Yeah, supinated grip, pull down. We really want to emphasize the contractions, the eccentrics more so than the contractions, but of course we want to get that squeeze throughout, even on the eccentric. Make sure you're squeezing the muscle you guys want to target, which comes to that mind muscle connection. But enough said, let's do this. We're also supersetting this with preacher curls, so a lot to it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I ain't done. I just gonna take it once you breathe it. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it fucking done. Last rep, best rep. Remember, name of the game, control the weight, but also the variety element. I was lifting quicker with the deadlift, so it just makes more sense to have more eccentric holds, control rather, when it comes to the machines, especially on this one. But enough said, 3 sets. Actually, right after this, I'm gonna do preacher curls. So 3 sets full total, but superset into 2 exercises to do it. Okay, moving directly into the curls. Now your boy's definitely gotta roll up the sleeves for this one to show off the biceps. I like to do easy bar, but you could definitely do dumbbells for this. The preacher element is more so just having that arc and obviously isolating, right? So I guess you call this a preacher machine in a sense. Because when you have it against your body, you're kind of using your body as leverage to lift up the weight, but this, it's completely isolating your biceps. I would recommend going for the full range of motion. I did, when I first started working out, feel a pain right here, but someone taught me to get rid of that pain is to stretch out like this. Just hold your hand back, keep your arms straight, and it works. So I've kind of relieved that pain. It's one stretch I've never really done, so it kind of makes sense why. But of course, you know, everyone's different. Everyone might have different handicaps or whatever the case may be, or different parts of their bodies that are limiting them from being able to do the full range. So definitely talk to a professional about it, but enough said, let's do this. 12 reps. Two more. said it before, I'll say it again. It's so easy to get to those last 2 reps and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it a little quicker just to get through the set. But when we start a certain way, we finish the same way we start. And we're trying to maximize the gain, so obviously controlling the weight is the name of the game. And when you're getting to those last reps, make sure you treat them like it's your first or second rep. But again, supersetting these 2, let's fucking do it. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next exercise, which is gonna be some close rows with also some incline, well actually it was supposed to be incline dumbbell curls. However, the machine, rather the bench is across the room of the gym, so it's typically taken. And this is a little precarious for me to have to do this, go all the way over there, and you know, hog a bench. Perhaps someone wants it. It's all right. I'm always against hogging machines, especially when you're on your phone. Hogging a machine is pretty lame, kind of hypocritical as a recording is what a lot of people say. However, I promise you guys, there are people who are on their phone far longer than I am recording. And once I finish recording, very minuscule amount of rest. I'm on a machine for about 10 minutes tops. That's tops, especially when I'm supersetting and doing 3 sets. But something hit me yesterday. I was feeling a little down on myself about my physique and stuff like that, which is, you know, it's natural for people to experience body dysmorphia. However, what I heard on a podcast really made me think, and I can't remember exactly who said it, but it really made me think, and it was a question. It's like, if you were to show a picture of your physique now to the person who started, and you told that person this is what you're gonna look like at the end of it, how do you think that person would react? That's very interesting, because I know the person who started this journey would definitely look at the person I am today and be very proud of it and be like, wow. And kind of look, I used to have limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs is something that you deteriorate over time, obviously. And because, you know, you can't program switch like that. It's not a light switch you flip and, you know, you're a new person in that way. However, I had limiting beliefs back then, and I believe that I wouldn't even think that what I am at right now is possible. So, needless to say, stick to what you're doing, because you never know what the outcome might be. And of course, something like the gym it's going to benefit you. There's no way to digress, or whatever the word is, your progress in life at the gym. The gym is going to help you physically, mentally, emotionally. Your health's going to be better. Your relationships are going to be better. You're going to be more confident. There's so many benefits to the gym that outweigh the negatives of not going, or rather the benefits of not going. So needless to say, go to the gym, make an impact, start doing what you guys want to do, because you never know where it might take you. And your limiting beliefs right now, they'll change over time as you start to get wins and stack upon those wins. You're just going to keep that momentum going, and it's going to become addicting. But enough said. Close grip rows on the machine here, and then like I said, I wanted to do incline curls, but the machine's taken, so I'm just going to flip around on this and just do some regular curls with my back pressed up against this. Still going to be very good, but I definitely wanted to hit some incline curls. It's all good though. When I make the new program, I'll do like rows with the dumbbells. That way I'm in the same vicinity. That way I don't have to worry about running around trying to get the machines. But enough said, let's get the set done. My hands are fucking feeling it. I need gloves. Two more. I was only kidding about the gloves. I don't wear gloves. I don't think gloves are beneficial at all. You should get your hands used to it. That way you know you've been putting in the grind. Enough said though, right into the curls. You know, when I was grabbing the weight for this set, they didn't have 20s. I didn't really want to do the 25s, but it's all that was available. So I guess I'm just doing the 25s. Still want to control it obviously, and if I need to take a pause in between, I will. But as you can tell, I'm doing the same machine, different exercise. It just shows you don't really have to move too far. You can get a lot of different exercise, different workouts in on just one machine, especially when the gym's busy. It's a good workout, but enough said, let's do this. 12 reps. I most certainly felt that one. I don't think if you guys noticed, or rather, I don't know if you guys noticed, I kind of scooched my butt forward and kind of leaned into it, kind of making a little bit of an incline, and I was feeling it a bit there. So, rather the same way I would with an incline, I was feeling it throughout. Definitely feeling the forearms, but that's, you know, that's what's gonna happen, especially when you're hitting biceps. Definitely don't neglect hitting forearms, but I don't think I have like a forearm specific exercise for this routine. Perhaps I'll hit it tomorrow when I hit shoulders. But this is for 3 sets, get done. Okay, so come to a realization that I'm talking too much this workout, which is kind of counterintuitive because I do not personally like staying at the gym for too long, and I'm staying longer than typical because of the talking so much. So needless to say, we're just gonna get into this last set. We're doing some back extensions, some weighted specifically, gonna be using a 45 for 12 reps. You don't wanna overdo it on the hyperextensions because you can injure yourself, so you wanna get to a certain level that your body is comfortable with doing. And then after completing this for 12 reps, we're gonna superset with some hammer curls right afterwards. I fucking hate the back extensions. I always say what my least favorite exercise is in the gym, but this is definitely up there because this one really hurts my lower back, which is what it's hitting. And of course, if it hurts it to the point where I can't even walk, I mean, there's something wrong, right? Whether it's lower the weight, form's off, something of that form, right? You wanna ask a professional in your area if something of that happens to you guys. Enough said, let's do this. 2, 3. Yeah, I feel like dying. Right into the next one. I feel like this particular lighting really emphasizes how pale I am. That's okay. So we're doing hammer curls now. Boy, I had to rotate to get those angles, but I got one more set. I did do the first set initially. I just want to make sure that I had the form down before I explain it to you guys. But this is the last exercise. Let's finish off the way we started. Give it our all. Let's do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the workout as well. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Drop a comment down below which you guys are grateful for, because as always, your boy is always curious to know what you guys are grateful for. And today I am grateful for my parents' health, because my parents are awesome, your guys' parents are awesome, and they deserve well health, and we should always look at that as a blessing and something that we're grateful for, because there's people in the world that are not as fortunate as we are to have their parents. So if you guys do have your parents in your life, give them a call, because some people would kill to have that ability to do so. So give them a call, send them a text, tell them you love them. I want to say one thing, guys. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything, okay? You go into work and you slack off, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna do that, or blah, 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 blah. It's gonna affect you, okay? You're not gonna be more inclined to do the work that you need to do for your job. Or rather, not your job, but your passion, what you want to become, your passion, okay? What you're building, your side income, whatever the case may be. You're not gonna be as inclined to do the work you need to do for it, because you're building the habit of being a lazy bum. And we ain't lazy bums out here. If you guys are watching this, you guys are watching this because you guys want to improve, you guys want that motivation to go to the gym. And of course, you're looking at a little bit of entertainment from your boy. But at the end of the day, it's my goal to make you guys better, and myself better, of course. By doing so, I lead by example, and that's what we're doing. We're in this together, guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys. We're at 573 subs. That is fucking awesome. You guys are amazing. Also, something I should have, we have 500,000 total views, guys. That's fucking awesome. That's an amazing milestone. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're new, hit that sub button. We're en route to hit 1K by April 1st. And of course, hit that post notification bell so you guys never miss a video, okay? Guys, find your impetus. Goodbye.